In the annals of Spanish football, few names shine as brightly as that of Luis Suarez Miramontes, an illustrious playmaker who graced the European stage throughout the captivating 1950s and 1960s. He left an indelible mark on the beautiful game. With a blend of brilliance and artistry, Suarez revolutionized the role of midfielders, captivating all who beheld his mesmerizing performances. Born on the 2nd of May, 1935, in the Galician city of La Coruna, Spain, Luisito Suarez, as he was fondly known, arrived in the world just a year before the eruption of the Spanish Civil War. His childhood days were immersed in the pursuit of football, as the sandy beaches of La Coruna became the backdrop for his blossoming talent. Onlookers were left awestruck as his friends vied for the privilege of having him on their side during their impromptu kickabouts. In 1949, Luis Suarez Miramontes embarked on his professional career, donning the colors of Deportivo La Coruna. Navigating through the ranks of the youth teams, the young Spanish prodigy eventually made his long-awaited La Liga debut on the 6th of December, 1953. Unfortunately, it proved to be a bittersweet affair, as his side suffered a resounding 6-1 defeat at the hands of Barcelona. Nevertheless, even in the face of such adversity, Suarez's reputation as a creative midfield maestro continued to soar, earning him a fitting moniker, the Golden Galician. It didn't take long for Suarez's exceptional talent to capture the attention of FC Barcelona. Drawn to his magnetic allure, the Spanish giants beckoned him towards their storied ranks, setting the stage for the next chapter of his footballing journey. 1954 marked a significant turning point in Luis Suarez Miramontes' career as he inked a contract with FC Barcelona. However, his initial season with the club took an unexpected twist. Instead of gracing the pitch for the renowned Catalan side, he found himself relegated to playing in the Segunda Division for CD España Industrial. This setback, coupled with a lack of notable triumphs, contrasted sharply with the dominant reign of Real Madrid in Spanish football. It wasn't until 1957 that FC Barcelona finally tasted victory in the Copa del Generalísimo, now known as the Copa del Rey. Regrettably, Luis Suarez Miramontes was unable to participate in the momentous match, a twist of fate that denied him the chance to lift the coveted trophy. As the 1955 season rolled around, the midfield maestro still sought the breakthrough he yearned for. However, a glimmer of hope emerged 3 years later with the arrival of a new coach, the Argentine mastermind Herrera. Herrera's appointment heralded an era of exciting changes for the team. But for Luis Suarez Miramontes, it was a pivotal moment that would not only grant him a central role within the squad, but also serve as the catalyst for FC Barcelona to finally dethrone Real Madrid's dominance. Under Herrera's guidance, the 1959 season witnessed FC Barcelona's meteoric rise to triumph. In a glorious campaign, they clinched both the La Liga title and the Copa del Generalísimo. This remarkable feat was replicated the following year, with the team securing yet another double, the league title and the Intercities Fairs Cup. Amidst these glorious triumphs, Luis Suarez Miramontes emerged as the embodiment of Spain's finest playmaker, showcasing his exquisite technique, exceptional footwork, explosive shot, and unrivaled precision in passing and creativity. The year 1960 marked a watershed moment in the remarkable career of Luis Suarez Miramontes, as his reputation transcended national borders, earning him widespread acclaim throughout Europe. This well-deserved recognition came in the form of a glittering accolade, the prestigious European Footballer of the Year award, famously known as the Ballon d'Or. In a historic achievement, Suarez became the first, and to this day, the only Spanish footballer to claim France football's coveted prize. Standing alongside illustrious names such as Alfredo Di Stefano, Raymond Kopa, and Stanley Matthews, Suarez solidified his place among the world's footballing elite. As the European Cup of '61 unfolded, FC Barcelona stood as clear-cut favorites, boasting a formidable lineup featuring the likes of Laszlo Kubala, Zoltan Cibor, Sandor Kocsis, and Antoni Ramalets. Their primary objective was crystal clear: to dethrone Real Madrid, who had triumphed in the previous 5 European Cup finals. The fierce rivalry between the two Spanish powerhouses intensified as they clashed in the first round of the competition. In a tightly contested battle, FC Barcelona emerged victorious with an aggregate score of 4-3 over the two legs, shattering Real Madrid's dreams of securing a 6th title. Fueled by their triumph over their arch-rivals, FC Barcelona forged ahead, overcoming formidable opponents on their path to the final. The stage was set for an epic showdown against SL Benfica in the illustrious city of Bern. However, fate dealt a cruel blow to the Blaugrana, as the final unfolded with a heartbreaking 3-2 defeat at the hands of the Portuguese side. This bittersweet result marked the culmination of Luis Suarez's spell with Barcelona, a period fraught with heartache, and the departure of their esteemed coach, Herrera, who had fallen out with the club. During a period of financial turmoil for the club, FC Barcelona found themselves faced with a difficult decision. The circumstances compelled them to part ways with their prized asset, Luis Suarez Miramontes, who was sold to FC Internazionale in Italy for a record-breaking fee of 25 million pesetas, or 204,000 euros. This hefty transfer fee made Suarez the world's most expensive footballer of his time. With Herrera, the architect of Barcelona's success, already plying his trade at Inter, the stage was set for a reunion between the esteemed coach and his former midfield maestro. Just 5 days after the European Cup final, this long-awaited reunion finally materialized. Suarez bid farewell to his beloved Blaugrana after a glorious 7-year tenure that saw him contribute to the club's triumphs, including 2 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Reys, and 2 Fairs Cups. At the time, it was uncommon for a footballer to leave his home country and embark on a foreign adventure. However, Luis Suarez Miramontes, always eager for new challenges, saw this move as his opportunity to achieve success elsewhere. Yet his departure from Barcelona left a bitter taste among many of the fans, who expressed their unhappiness and resentment. Some even bestowed upon him the derogatory nickname, El Italiano. Following in the footsteps of his mentor and former Barcelona coach, Herrera, Luis Suarez Miramontes made the pivotal decision to join FC Internazionale in the summer of 1961. Together, they embarked on a momentous journey to shape the destiny of La Grande Inter during the remarkable 1960s. Herrera, renowned as Il Mago, the magician, envisioned a revolutionary style of play for his team, emphasizing greater attacking flexibility. It was a vision that perfectly aligned with Suarez's skills and talents, and the Italian fans wholeheartedly embraced this idea. However, fulfilling this grand vision came at a cost for the Spanish virtuoso. At FC Barcelona, Suarez had thrived as an advanced inside forward, showcasing his goal-scoring prowess. But now, under Herrera's guidance, he had to make sacrifices and adapt to a deeper-lying midfield role. This transformation marked a significant shift in Suarez's playing style and responsibilities, as he focused more on orchestrating the team's attacking moves and providing creative support to his teammates. Although it required adjustments on Suarez's part, the Italian fans reveled in the prospect of witnessing his extraordinary talents unfold within this new system. They eagerly embraced the notion of Suarez as the linchpin of Inter's midfield, recognizing his instrumental role in driving their team forward and creating moments of brilliance on the pitch. As Inter's midfield maestro, Suarez's primary responsibility was to create opportunities for his teammates. This role earned him the fitting nickname El Arquitecto, the architect. It was said that he possessed an uncanny ability to anticipate the perfect placement of the ball even before receiving it, an extraordinary talent that further cemented his reputation as a playmaking genius. Yet, amidst all his accomplishments, there was one elusive prize that still eluded him, the coveted European Cup, now known as the UEFA Champions League. AC Milan had secured the prestigious trophy in 1963, and Inter was fervently determined to follow suit, driven by their burning desire for European glory. Just a year later, the long-awaited opportunity arrived for the Nerazzurri as they reached the European Cup final for the first time in their storied history. And who stood in their way? None other than the formidable Los Blancos, who were vying for their 6th title. Memories flooded back for Luis Suarez Miramontes as he once again locked horns with legends such as Ferenc Puskás, Francisco Gento, and Alfredo Di Stefano. However, this time, Inter Milan emerged victorious, dealing a resounding blow to Real Madrid with a convincing 3-1 triumph. The tale of sweet revenge continued for El Arquitecto as he guided Inter to their 2nd consecutive European Cup victory in 1965. Fate had an intriguing twist in store as their opponents happened to be none other than Benfica, a team Suarez had previously faced, with FC Barcelona falling short in the final. But this time, the tides turned in Suarez's favor, with Inter triumphing over the two-time former champions in their hallowed San Siro stadium. A narrow one. 0 wins secured the coveted trophy, and for Suarez, it was an indescribably sweet victory that brought immense joy and fulfillment. As the 1970s approached, Luis Suarez Miramontes bid farewell to the Nerazzurri, ending his memorable tenure with the club. He embarked on a new chapter, joining Sampdoria for a 3-year spell before eventually hanging up his boots, leaving behind a legacy of brilliance and unforgettable triumphs. The pinnacle of Luis Suarez Miramontes' international career arrived when he achieved his first major success with the Spanish national team at the 1964 European Nations Cup, now known as UEFA Euro. With Suarez as a key member of the squad and the added advantage of playing on home soil, La Roja emerged as clear favorites for the tournament. The Spanish Football Association went to great lengths to ensure the presence of their star player, organizing special flights to bring Suarez from Italy, where he played his club football, to Spain for national team matches. This special arrangement showcased the importance and impact that Suarez had on the Spanish side. Just 4 years prior, due to political circumstances under General Franco's regime, Spain had been forced to withdraw from the European Nations Cup. However, this time around, they were determined to make their mark and progress to the final. Along the way, Suarez played an inspirational role, displaying his creative brilliance. In the final showdown against the defending champions, the Soviet Union, Suarez proved instrumental by contributing to both goals in the eventual 2-1 victory. The triumph was met with jubilation as fans celebrated the heroics of Luis, the Spaniard. It marked a historic moment, as Spain clinched their first-ever international trophy. Despite 2 unsuccessful World Cup campaigns in 1962, Chile, and 1966, England, Suarez's influence on the national team remained profound. He continued to represent Spain until 1972, leaving an indelible mark on the country's footballing history.